I'm here at West Coast Green. We're going to do a pre-conference interview here with Aron Collier. He's with Sun First. They've been around since 1984 doing solar installations, which is way before green was green. So this is Aron. Aron, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. So tell me a little bit about Sun First, the name. Where does the name come from?
Well, the Sun First actually came after I drove across the Golden Gate Bridge, and there was an activist movement with Woody Harrelson and others from a company, an outfit called Earth First.
I remember Earth First. They were the guys who chained themselves to trees.
That's right, and they also put banners on buildings and on bridges.
I think I have an old Earth First T-shirt somewhere.
Yeah, and so basically when I was driving across the bridge, my name used to be Marin Solar. That's our company's name.
Okay.
We started in '84 as Marin Solar, which is a county in the Bay Area. And we weren't doing solar in Marin. We were doing solar out in the boonies, out in Hawaii and out in Alaska, other places besides Marin. We originally got interested in solar back when Jimmy Carter was president, 1977, baby. And that just stopped working out. We didn't make much money. And so we were struggling along, trying to reinvent ourselves. And that's when we came up with the name Sun First after going across the Golden Gate Bridge. Let's make it more of an activist and more of an aggressive, in-your-face idea that there are issues out there.
That'd be what that fist is all there. That's the
power to the people, and actually that even goes back further to Tommy Smith and John Carlos in the 1968 Mexico City Olympics.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So how are things now? Have things improved? Are they still
a small local company, still in the regional area of Northern California.
Okay.
We're still actually following our principles, which is to try to get affordable energy products out to people who need it the most, people who can't afford to pay their bills. On the other hand, we've also found a niche market for the wealthy people in Marin County, too, who are trying to live up to their walk. They want to walk their walk and talk their talk.
Got it. I've got two quick questions for you. The first, you mentioned that you're really enjoying training and helping people learn more about this. I think there's an article that you pointed to. You're working with some youth here in the cities.
Right. The odd thing about the solar industry is there's a lot of politics and hype about how we're going to solve all the world's problems, have gainful employment for everybody, and the world is going to be a greener place. But it's actually very cynical that the way that they go about promoting all this, because there really are not very many jobs available. But I've enjoyed going out and working with kids and younger men and women who are trying to reinvent themselves in a green way and provide jobs by training them for those jobs. Unfortunately, there are still no jobs.
Got it.
Big deal. So I have a great time training these folks. They get a lot out of it. I get a lot out of it. But I have to tell them at the end of each session that there still are no jobs.
Is that something that you think is something that the governor should be working on, or is that just a result of the economy not being hot to buy thousands and thousands of dollars?
The politics in the United States is still not fully behind green energy. They're not fully behind solar energy. It's a little insidious. They hype it, but they're not providing the actual funding to help push it along, just like all the other industries have subsidies and whatnot. The steel industry, the coal industry, etc. And we're not heavily subsidized. They are.
Got it. What is your take on the whole Van Jones scoop? Do you think he got the short end of the stick, or was that?
Oh yeah, for sure. He was just speaking his piece. And in Washington, you have to be politically correct on how you say, what you say, and who you say it to.
Got it.
And he let slip something that I can't even remember the exact detail, but he let something slip. He sort of just kept mum about it, but I probably would have done it too.
And then one of your colleagues mentioned something I thought was kind of interesting and kind of a shame, solar panel theft.
It's a new phenomena, but it's actually not as bad of a problem as people are making it out.
Okay.
Most people are afraid of electricity. Most of our solar panels make electricity. The solar electric ones do.
Got it.
And we've also put up hot water panels. They don't. But so it's dangerous to steal them. Don't steal them. It's dangerous. But if you're a solar expert, you can walk off with any number of solar panels. It's just that they're all serial numbered, and they are specialty products that you just can't just put up anywhere. You need a whole package to make it work.
Any advice for remodelers out there who are looking to integrate solar into their remodeling projects, maybe not a big-scale project? Is there maybe 2 or 3 quick tips that you'd say, look, remodelers, these are the things you need to think of, you need to be aware of?
They want to actually go in with their customer at heart to try to get, we want to live lightly on this earth. We want to have a sustainable lifestyle where we're not utilizing way more than we are producing. We want to live softly. So I want to say, go get a solar hot water system. It's probably the least expensive solar product you can buy, and it'll offset either in propane, natural gas, or electricity, which is all of them which are being run primarily by nuclear power or coal or oil.
Right.
It's a dirty fuel mix that we're living on. So here's something simple. It's going to be under $5,000, sometimes even under $3,000, depending on the size of the system. People can put it in themselves, even in some cases. It's an easy, less expensive product than the fancy solar electric that a lot of people sell. So.
Great. Aron, thanks so much for spending some time with us today.